to analyze these massive ISIS attacks on Kobani, Ipek Tasli, the researcher and conflict resolution analyst, will join us now from South Kurdistan, from the city of Sulaymaniyeh. Welcome to our program, Mrs. Tasli. So ISIS attacks Kobani from the west, east and south. All this is happening amid Kurdish regional and international ignorance and is still unreported in the international mainstream media. What is your reading on this?
Hi, Davin.
Hello.
Well, these attacks are against Kurdish democratic projects in the region, and all of us were expecting such attacks against one of the towns in Rojava. It happened in Kobani. This is very clear after the sudden attack in Mosul, and Mosul was controlled by the ISIS. Heavy weapons were moved to Syria, and no one really interfered with it. No international sources, I mean. Thus, the ones support these Islamic groups are not faithful to solve the crisis in Syria. Those main forces who supported these radical groups scare the democratic projects of the Kurds, which can be an alternative administration in Middle East. And it clashes with their own plans and advantages in the region. These international forces ask for an endless violence in the region. Let's remember the Second Geneva Conference, for example. The mediators did not invite the Kurds who have been the key role, who have had the key role for the solution in Syria. Whereas, according to the political science, the allies, all the allies should gather under the observation of an international mediator so they can solve the question. At the end, as being an organ of the international concept, the media also prefer to keep silent.
The people, Mrs. Tasli, of Kobani, with their forces, are strongly repulsing ISIS attacks, which the PYD's coach Saleh Muslim predicted as final attempt from ISIS to control the region. What are your expectations in this regard, and what will the victory or the defeat of the people of Kobani mean, not only for Rojava, but for the whole region?
Well, actually, I hope this will be the last attack, but unfortunately, I'm not as optimistic as Mr. Saleh Muslim. While a bunch of terrorists who want to go to heaven get international support, the countries which claim to resolve the crisis in Syria indeed digs the crisis. They deepen it. Before ISIS, there was some other groups in the name of Jabhat al-Nusra, Islamic Front, and some other names, which I don't remember because there were lots of names. Now ISIS has appeared and attacked the Kurds and other minorities in Syria and Rojava many times. I think there are many other groups waiting to play their role. Once ISIS is defeated by the Kurdish fighters, another group with a different name can be created. Therefore, Kurds have to make provisions urgently. Political, martial, economical, and diplomatic arrangements should be held carefully. Holding the Kurdish National Congress, for example, can be an important step for a good start. I think we should not forget that the will of Kurds wanted to be destroyed in the land of Kobani, and this should be considered as a part of the current Syrian crisis.
The Rojava established democratic model and the Rojava's initiatives to solve the Syrian crisis peacefully have been ignored by Syrian regional and international powers. Why is there no interest in peaceful resolution of the Syrian crisis, Mrs. Tasli?
Well, it is clear because the democratic solution submitted by the initiatives in Rojava lays on the basis of equality and justice for all the people in Rojava, in Kurdish regions, including Kurds. Such a project, which will never be respected by Bashar Assad and Baas regime, because they never recognized Kurds. You know that the Kurds did not have the identity in Rojava, in Syria. So I don't think that Bashar Assad will like such an idea that all the people are alike and they will have democratic rights. On the other hand, the opposition, which is under the shadow of radical jihadists right now, do not tolerate any differences, as they want all the people to think and behave like them. They want all the people to be jihadists. They want all people to be Salafi. So it's not possible for them to accept something like this. Such a model is not acceptable for any body in Syria right now. If you come to the international forces, as I told you before, I don't think they are burning to solve the crisis in Syria, at least for now, because it feels like Syria has become the arena that all international forces are fighting with their own bodies. I think if the initiative in Rojava, they are successful till now. I mean, there are many attacks, but if they want to be more successful, if they want to come to a better point, I think they should create more strong diplomatic relations.
Ipek Tasli, the researcher and conflict resolution analyst, you spoke to us from Sulaymaniyah city of South Kurdistan. Many thanks for joining us.